I'm Marilee Caruso. It's Friday, January 9th. Today, charges laid after a spree of hateful vandalism.
Let me be very clear. Acts of hate have no place in our community.
How many locations police say the suspect targeted and why he hasn't been charged with hate crimes. Also today, cleaning up encampments. How the city's ban on camps near schools and parks has fared so far. Plus, why a couple of popular attractions will be closed in Winnipeg this weekend. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Police have arrested a man they say is responsible for several instances of hate-related graffiti in the city, including at a synagogue and high school. CTV's John Hendricks is standing by with the details. John, how many spots do police allege this suspect targeted?
Marilee, police say the 34-year-old suspect tagged 14 different properties during the vandalism spree early last Friday. Now, that spree included spray painting swastikas outside of Sherry Zedek Synagogue, Kelvin High School, an entrance to Munson Park, and the Abu Bakr al-Sadiq Mosque.
It wasn't just property that was damaged. A message of hate was sent to a faith community, to families, and to an entire city.
Inspector Jennifer McKinnon alleges the suspect also tagged homes, garages, and vehicles that morning. She says that some of the locations were tagged with messages or words that were, quote, not indicative of hate. She credits community members for reporting graffiti and submitting surveillance video. McKinnon says police arrested the suspect without incident on Thursday.
This arrest matters. Not just because the law was broken, but because our community deserves to know that actions like this will be confronted and answered with justice.
34-year-old Oliver Ederhoff has been charged with 14 counts of mischief under $5,000 and obstructing enjoyment. Now, he hasn't been charged with hate crimes. However, police say they are consulting with the Manitoba Prosecution Service to figure out possible motives for the crime. Ederhoff has been released from custody with conditions, and none of the charges have been tested in court.
John, do police believe Ederhoff is responsible for the vandalism we saw at that cafe on Portage Avenue as well?
Inspector McKinnon says investigators are still looking into that incident, but they've determined that there is no connection to Ederhoff's charges.
All right, thanks for this, John. The call for military support on a northern First Nation plagued by problems after a days-long power outage has been answered. In a statement, the Minister of Emergency Management approved the deployment of a specialized team from the Canadian Armed Forces to Pimicikamak Cree Nation. The minister says the team will provide targeted assessment and advisory support with a focus on water treatment, sewage systems, power generation, and logistics. The outage began December 28th and lasted nearly a week. Thousands remain out of their homes due to multiple issues, including burst pipes and sewer backup. No timeline has been given for when folks can return, but Chief David Monias says he hopes to bring families back in small batches as their homes get fixed. The City of Winnipeg's new rules for homeless encampments went into effect November 17th, prohibiting camps from setting up near playgrounds, schools, transit shelters, bridges, and rail crossings. And tonight we're getting a look at enforcement numbers so far. 12 camps have been cleared out since those protocols were put in place, and many other camps are being monitored, according to a report shared with City Council's Community Services Committee. The report says a total of 30 sites have been remediated. City staff note some camps only took an hour or so to clean up, while others took several days. The report also says bylaw enforcement officers have completed 72 on-site inspections since November 17th and have posted more than 115 signs. One of the two candidates who ran for the leadership of the Manitoba Progressive Conservatives last year is facing a penalty for not filing his campaign financial statement. Elections Manitoba says Wally Doddridge, as of this week, has not filed the required paperwork for the leadership race, which ended last April when Doddridge finished a close second to Abhi Khan. The agency says the official agent for his campaign has been assessed the maximum late filing fee of $750, and daily fees are now starting to be assessed against Doddridge. Doddridge could not be reached for comment, but last month he said there was an issue with his bank not being able to release account statements quickly. He's previously said he plans to seek the party's nomination for the Spruce Woods constituency. An aviation history museum in Westman is celebrating a significant legacy donation courtesy of a passionate lifelong member. Organizers with the Commonwealth Air Training Plan Museum in Brandon have received a $1.6 million gift from the late John Belushak. The museum says the retired Manitoba Hydro engineer who passed away in 2024 humbly and quietly supported the museum ever since it was founded back in the early 1980s. His dedication helped ensure future generations could learn about Canada's contributions in training Commonwealth pilots for the war effort and the legacy of the people involved.
When he passed, he decided that the story we were doing was too important to be forgotten and that we needed the support, and he made a legacy gift to us of $1.6 million, which really is a foundational gift that will make sure that for the next 40 years we're here and still telling the story.
The museum plans to use the money to help preserve aircraft, archives, artifacts, and the building itself for years to come. Operation Red Nose has wrapped up another successful holiday campaign. The Safe Ride program kicked off November 28th and ran through the new year. Operation Red Nose provided 1,516 rides to Manitobans who chose not to get behind the wheel. The service credits the 1,347 volunteers that pitched in this year. Over $30,000 was raised for youth organizations. A couple of popular attractions around the city are temporarily closed or closing for some early spring cleaning. The Canadian Museum for Human Rights is closing Saturday, or I should say starting this Sunday, for maintenance work. The museum says staff and contractors will be busy conducting inspections, making repairs, and cleaning all those hard-to-reach places. The CMHR will reopen to the public on Tuesday, January 20th. Meantime, Assiniboine Park Zoo's annual maintenance work is taking a bit longer than expected. The zoo was supposed to reopen tomorrow following a few days of deep cleaning and repair work. However, zoo staff say an unexpected maintenance issue is pushing back the reopening until Saturday, January 17th. And the biomes at the Leaf are also closed between January 12th and 14th for a display change. All right, let's bring in Colleen Brady now. Get a first look at your Skywatch evening forecast. I guess if you felt like doing a little early spring cleaning, who could blame you? Temperatures have been kind of mild this week.
They sure have, and those aren't changing. It might be a little bit cooler by comparison tomorrow, but still above normal. But just wait, that's one day. I'll show you the temperatures on Sunday and into the next week. Again, you'll still be checking your calendars. Is this really January? Well, the answer is yes. And you know it is January because there is light snow falling all across the south, including in Dauphin and in Brandon, Portage, and now finally here in Winnipeg. I'll have more details on how much is expected and how long it's going to last into your weekend. The CTV Live Eye is brought to you by Bathfitter, exclusive home of the Permafit solution. In Winnipeg right now, light snow falling. It's -12, but it feels like -20 with the wind chill thanks to those winds. Coming out of the west-northwest now at 17 kilometers an hour. The pressure is rising and the humidity is 89%. Out in traffic, a live look at McPhillips, busy in both directions, with the snow starting to fall now. Road conditions are going to change a little bit, so just drive to those conditions.
When you get a big fish on, you can tell right away.
The catch of a Manitoba fisher's career. Coming up, just how big this fish was and where it was caught.
Get Winnipeg's top stories, breaking news alerts, and watch live. Download the CTV News app.
The unemployment rate moved up in December, even though new jobs were added to the economy. BNN Bloomberg's Marilla Fernandez has more.
The rate moved to 6.8% in December, up from 6.5% in November. 8,200 jobs were added, but there were more people looking for work, which is why the rate moved up. Science and technical jobs were lost in December, but manufacturing jobs were gained. Statistics Canada also reported a reversal in youth employment, which includes young people between the ages of 15 and 24. In October and November, there were 70,000 jobs created, but that segment lost more than 25,000 jobs in December. Here are the closing numbers for the day. The Canadian dollar is down to 71.87. West Texas Intermediate is up just under $1 to 58.74. Western Canadian Select is up over $1 to 42.66, And the TSX gained another 234 points today for a third record close for the week. Those are your business headlines. I'm Marilla Fernandez.
Market Watch is brought to you by Manitoba Blue Cross. Group health plans for any size business.
Statistics Canada, meantime, is reporting modest job growth in our province for the month of December. Manitoba's unemployment rate dropped 4 points to 5.7% last month compared to a month earlier. The data shows about 4,000 more people were working full-time jobs in December. Labeling standards for grocery products have changed since the start of the new year. New Health Canada regulations went into effect January 1st. Food companies now have to identify products high in things such as sugar, saturated fat, and sodium. The only exemption to the regulations are fresh fruits and vegetables, along with meat, fish, and poultry. Hockey Canada and the Canadian Olympic Committee have announced the 23 players who will represent Team Canada at the 2026 Winter Olympics, and it includes a pair of Manitobans.
The decisions were incredibly difficult. There were many directions this roster could have taken. Ultimately, we looked at body of work, we looked at readiness to compete at the highest level, and the serviceability of this group.
Jocelyn Larocque from St. Anne, Manitoba is no stranger to the Olympics, helping Canada win 2 golds and 1 silver medal over the previous 3 appearances. And Katie Tabin, who hails from Oakbank, Manitoba, is making her Olympic debut. She was picked 30th overall by Montreal when the PWHL launched in 2023. More recently, she's played with the national women's team during the rivalry series against Team USA in the fall. Both Tabin and Larocque will play defense when those games get underway next month. A Manitoba man has reeled in a big catch.
When you get a big fish on, you can tell right away, and it pulls out. It almost bailed.
Colin Legrand was ice fishing with a friend Monday at Sandy Bar Beach near Riverton. Legrand says they managed to snag a few walleyes before he felt the big bite and hauled in the mother load.
You can imagine this fish was a little over 45 inches long, and we're fishing out of an 8-inch hole. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden this fish, and you know, believe it or not, this fish's head could barely make it in the hole.
Yikes. Legrand says the northern pike is the biggest fish he's ever caught. He estimates it's 25 to 30 years old. He loves the reaction he's gotten from friends and family ever since hauling it in, so much so he even submitted a photo to Manitoba's Master Angler Awards. As for the fish's fate, you may be happy to hear he let it go, meaning other fishers will also have a shot at this big one.
Welcome to Winnipeg. My daughter is okay.
Your daughter needs time to heal, Mrs. Kim.
A Made in Manitoba film hits theaters this weekend. We're going to chat with one of its stars coming up in Spotlight.
Have a news tip?
Spotlight, sponsored by the Casinos of Winnipeg, presenting Big Sugar.
Colleen Brady is back now for Spotlight, and we begin with a bit of a out-of-the-box question, but stay with me. You'll see where we're going.
Right.
What would you do if your adult daughter fell on some ice and ended up in a coma?
Well, of course, you'd fly across the world to be with her and hopefully find her a man.
Welcome to Winnipeg. My daughter is okay.
Your daughter needs time to heal, Mrs. Kim.
남들처럼 남편이라도 있었으면 이런 일 없었을 거 아니야.
Well, that's the plot anyway of a new movie out today, which, as you might have guessed from that trailer, was shot and takes place entirely in Winnipeg. The Mother and the Bear is part comedy, part drama, and delves into themes of culture shock, mother-daughter relationships, and cultural family pressures. Actor Jonathan Kim, who plays love interest Min, says it's a story many newcomer families will relate to, but the story also offers a universal message.
To be able to tell a story like this, a Korean Canadian story, I think it transcends, being Korean Canadian. I think it's just a story ultimately about mother's love, identity. Like you said, it's a comedy, but at the same time, it's also genre bending, where it's like, it's a drama as well too.
The Mother and the Bear is in theaters today.
Well, if you hurry hard, you could end up on the big screen yourself.
That's right, Marilee. There's a casting call out for a curling movie filming right here in Winnipeg. It's for the production of Sticks and Stones, which is filming right now at the Southdale Community Center and is in need of some extras. Next Casting says it needs people aged 16 and up to portray spectators at the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang. The film centers on American curler John Schuster and his journey to Olympic gold. Filming for the latest casting call runs Monday to Thursday next week.
Bruno Mars is officially back with his first solo album in more than a decade.
That's right, and we're getting a first listen at the lead single, 70s throwback, I Just Might.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
Mars's album, The Romantic, comes out on February 27th. The singer also announced a new global tour with 3 Canadian dates so far. 2 are at Toronto's Rogers Stadium in May, and the 3rd is in Vancouver in October.
The countdown is on to the Golden Globes.
And Marilee, the ceremony is happening Sunday night live from Beverly Hills.
Rise and shine.
Bat an eyelash.
Good morning.
There are no hands on the clock.
One Battle After Another is the top nominee with 9 nods, including 1 for Leonardo DiCaprio. The White Lotus is the TV show with the most nominations with 6. There's also a new category this year, Best Podcast. Nikki Glaser will host the Globes for the 2nd year in a row.
Some Canadian star power is joining the cast of a Celine Dion parody musical sailing onto Broadway.
Titanic, the musical, follows the plot of the movie Titanic, but the twist that Celine Dion herself is the narrator. Titanic has had hit runs off Broadway and in Toronto and on London's West End, and it confirmed last month it's headed to Broadway. Creator and star Marla Mindell will be joined by a few familiar faces, including new cast members Jim Parsons and Canadian Music Hall of Famer Deborah Cox. Previews begin March 26th.
Looks good.
It does look fun.
All right, thanks, Colleen.
You're welcome. Your primetime lineup starts with Celebrity Wheel of Fortune at 7. Hell's Kitchen is at 8. Catch Boston Blue at 9. And The Big Bang Theory wraps things up at 10. It's all right here tonight on CTV. A live look at Confusion Corner. Busy. No stalls or crashes to pass along. The snow is falling lightly now, so it could get a little slippery out there. -12 in the city. I will have your full weekend forecast coming up.
Women's clothing provided by R.W. & Company. Salon services provided by S&T Spa Salon.
CTV Skywatch weather brought to you by South Beach Casino and Resort. Visit southbeachcasino.ca.
Colleen Brady now back with your complete Skywatch forecast, and we're off to a great start for the weekend.
Well, we were off to a foggy start this morning. Check this out. Our live eye caught this from Portage-Maine. If you look closely, you can just see the very tip top of the Canadian Museum for Human Rights. So yes, we had a nice, it's hard, right? Just off to the right there. Yeah, just a tiny, tiny tip right there. Yeah, so anyway, it was hanging over the city for a little bit this morning. It lifted, but now in comes the snow, not just in Winnipeg, but we're seeing it fall in Dauphin. There's also drifting snow while it's falling in Brandon because the winds are starting to pick up, and they will be across the south tonight. Snow is falling in Portage-La Prairie, and it is now in Winnipeg. It took its time to get here, but also we have a band of snow that's moving through northwestern Ontario. That seems to be coming from these bands moving through the Dakotas and Minnesota, heading up into northwestern Ontario there. Meanwhile, the north also has been dealing with a little bit of intermittent snow throughout the day. As we go throughout the night, though, it leaves the area. The snow will end for areas closer to Saskatchewan later on this evening, quite late this evening, in fact, but we'll see the snow continue. General snowfall amounts as this snow makes its way through the different regions should come in around 2 to 4 centimeters, no matter where you go, really, for the most part. Northwestern Ontario, that snow is already starting to fall, but more of it heading your way tonight and into tomorrow. Now, as for tomorrow morning, we might catch a little bit here in the Red River Valley in the morning. It moves off. Cloudy the rest of the day, though. More sunshine out to the southwest. Kitty Corner up in the northeast, you'll get a sunny day too. Northwestern Ontario, a little bit of that snow continuing. Out of the way though by the time we get to late tomorrow night for us here in the south. Meanwhile, in the north, the next round of snow sweeps across northern and central parts of the province overnight into Sunday. Now, we could see a wintry mix, if you will, because temperatures are going to be rising very close to the freezing mark. Light snow is not outside the realm of possibility, but neither is freezing rain, so it could get a little slick out there as well throughout the day. Temperatures will be rising throughout the night, even in these gusty northwest winds to about -9 by morning. Light snow 2 to 4 centimeters expected, and then temperatures holding steady at -9 with, again, that snow possible in the morning. Then it'll be a cloudy afternoon for the most part, but those winds expected to stay strong and gusting throughout the day tomorrow. Up to -2 we go on Sunday, again with that wintry mix of precipitation possible. Up to +1 on Monday. Now, we could see rain move in by Monday night. Chance of flurries on Tuesday with a high right around 1 degree. Then we drop right down to -17 Tuesday night, -9 on Wednesday. A mix of sun and cloud back up to -2 with the possibility of flurries. On Thursday, our first weather photo is from Rob and Carol. This is out in St. Patel along the Seine River. And speaking of which, that's where the next photo was taken here. You'll see that one is from Celeste. If you want to send us your weather photos, you always can by email. The email address is winnipegweather@ctv.ca.
The CTV Skywatch Pick of the Day is brought to you by the Manitoba Chiropractors Association. We've got your back.
Well, if you liked those weather picks, you're going to love this because Santa Claus may have left us for another year, but his good friend Jack Frost is making his presence known in the city. We are going to leave you tonight with some stunning video of the wintry wonderland our city has been transformed into, captured by CTV photojournalist Jamie Dowsett. Check this out.
Now, a lot of this is rime ice. We've been talking all week about rime ice versus hoarfrost. Hoarfrost, you need clear conditions and calm conditions, more like what we saw last night. So there's a little bit of hoarfrost out there, but if you look closely at those trees, little super cooled water droplets on them, making it rime ice.
Would I be able to tell with my eye by the difference? Yeah?
Yeah, if you look up closely, yeah.
Okay.
You can see there's little round water droplets that look like ice for rime ice, and then hoarfrost is a little more light and feathery.
Okay, yeah. There's your assignment this winter,
There you go, folks.
All right,
Take
enjoy
the photos.
these pictures. We'll be back at 6 with more local news. Hope to see you then.